right now. Hold on.
Tell me the story.
Okay, this is the story. I'll give you an example. Okay. Okay. Just like okay, look at the golden calf. Look at the story of the golden calf. So the people made the golden calf, and was that around the time? Was that 10 Commandments or was that Abraham? I'm sorry. Is look, what it's trying to say is every time that there's a message that comes, Satan comes and he tries to skewer that message. He tries to mess it up.
He tried only, or he put really, or he put really? Did he really put, or he tried only? Was he successful to put in the mouth of Muhammad?
No,
Did Muhammad speak?
Of course not.
Okay, read with me. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain, please.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm reading now.
Tell me to scroll down when you are, like when you want me to scroll down for you.
Okay.
Is the whole writing showing or not all?
Yeah, it is until subsequently at the bottom.
Now it's
so I'll let you know.
I fix it. Go ahead.
It's not been commended.
Can you read loud, please?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
This is a prophet who has been. Oh, I'm sorry. And we did not send before you any messenger. This is a prophet who has been commanded to deliver a message. One who has not been commanded to deliver anything, but that when he recited the scripture, Satan cast into his recitation what is not from the Quran, but which those to whom he, the prophet, had been sent would find pleasing. The prophet had, during an assembly of the men of the Quraysh, after reciting the following verses from Surah Al-Najm, have you considered Manat, the third one, had as a result of Satan casting them into his tongue without the prophets being aware of it. The following words, those are the high-flying cranes. Okay, indeed their intercession is to be hoped for. So they, the men of the Quraysh, were thereby delighted. However, later informed him the prophets of this that Satan cast onto his tongue, and he was grieved by it. Okay, what is this from?
This is a Jalalain. So Shaitan, he cast on the tongue of your prophet. He cast, and he cast satanic verses. And then Jibreel, he said to him, he came to him after. Jibreel, however, later informed him, the prophet, of that Satan had cast into his tongue, and he was agreed by it. Do you see it? So you said to me, he tried to tempt.
What's that?
You said to me,
19 to 20. What is that there?
What?
50 right there, right after it says Al-Utsa and Manat, the third one.
Yes,
it says 53, 19 to 20. What's that from?
This is different. The chapter of An-Najm. So your prophet was reciting chapter.
Can you go to it?
No problem, but let's stay here first.
Let's go to that
chapter of An-Najm. You can go. That have nothing to do with this, because supposedly this is taken from there. He's reciting to you that he was reciting An-Najm when this happened in this verse. That's all. There's no point of reading that verse. I mean, he did read it for you. It says while he was reading that, do you consider the Lat and Al-Manat and Al-Uzza and Manat the third? Then this is chapter 53, verse 19 and 20. He added, as a result of Shaitan casting them into his tongue without the prophet being aware of the following words. So Muhammad, he said that by his tongue. Those are the high-flying crayons of Al-Gharaniq, Al-Ula. They are the high goddess, and indeed their intercession is hoped for. So your prophet in this moment, he worshipped the three daughters of Allah, and he ordered his followers, including whoever watching, that it's a must to ask them to intercede to Allah because they are his daughters. You said to me, that he tried, this is temptation, he tried to give me example, but this is not what happened.
Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down so I can read more.
And by the way, just to show you how the Muslim they lie, I'm not talking about you now. The Ibn Kathir in Arabic is totally different from Ibn Kathir in English. They took the whole story off. If I show you right now Ibn Kathir in Arabic for the same story, you will see how the Muslims in the translation into English, they deleted the whole story. It's not there. So now what do you say, my friend? Did your prophet receive satanic verses and he did not notice?
What is this? What is this? Can you go up to the top? Don't go down so I can read more. Go up to the top. What is this?
This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan and not my website. Here, if you go down, it says this is a translation of Firas Hamza, Tafsir al-Jalalain, by the Royal of Ahl al-Bayt Institute, which means that the Family of Muhammad Institute of the Islamic Thought, Amman, Jordan. All right. This is an official Islamic government website. Now, as you see here, your prophet received satanic verses, and now here we want to ask you a question. As long we came to the conclusion that this is really what happened, how we can trust Muhammad that he is not a satanic prophet?
Well, see, you're showing me this here. I got to do some more research on this, but
we did research already. Here we go. I mean, did you do research more than Jalalain? I mean, are you saying to me that you are more scholar than a Jalalain?
I'm just saying I'm not going to jump to a conclusion because I don't do that. I usually
okay. Let us go by
the
story in front of us until you find me my friend. Until you find me until you do your study. For now, the story in front of us based on this. How we can trust Muhammad to be a prophet of Allah if Allah is God, not a prophet of Shaitan?
There's countless reasons.
Why?
That's kind of like a silly question.
Why? You go, hold on, guys. This is a silly question. If we have a proof from Islamic reference, even from the Quran, that Muhammad he received satanic verses, and then you are saying to me it is silly to think Muhammad is a satanic prophet? If he admit that this was not from his God, this is from Shaitan, and then the angel came to him and he says to him, according to Muhammad, you see, Allah said, Muhammad said, we have no witnesses. The only witnesses we have, according to the story, people they saw Muhammad praising the three daughters of Allah. Now, because of that, Muhammad he been exposed, he got busted.
Okay, the only what I can think of right now until I do more research is this. So just like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the example of Jesus when he was fasting. Why would he even be tempted if he couldn't sin? You know what I'm saying? Or if he couldn't make a mistake, or if he couldn't slip up.
Yeah, reading translation. The word tempted there.
No, what I'm saying
tempted,
is like
tempted is a past tense, does not mean that he was tempted. He tried, Shaitan, he tried.
He's like, he told them, turn this rock into bread. He told them, jump off the edge and your angel will save you.
So the temptation is Shaitan, he wants something. Jesus did not do what Shaitan he want, as simple as that. Here, you're a prophet, he did what Shaitan want.
No, what I'm trying to say is
hold on, my friend.
Because the prophet
hold on. Here, you see that the danger here is not only Shaitan, he did not tempt Muhammad. Shaitan, he spoke by the tongue of Muhammad. How that can be?
Well, he recited the verses, is what it's saying there, and he later
I am
took
reciting.
it back.
Okay, my friend.
I am. Let us
say I'm reciting the Quran, my friend. I'm reciting the Quran, and I am a prophet. Then how Shaitan can control the tongue of a prophet, not the tongue of anyone? How he can do that?
Maybe it was done to him to show that he was human. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I can't give you an answer right now.
I will give an answer. I will give an answer to prove to you that Muhammad is a satanic prophet. Read with me carefully what we will show you in the screen.
Okay.
The Quran said that Shaitan has no authority except those who follow him. Shaitan have no authority over Muslims except those who follow Shaitan. Do you see?
Hold on, English. Give me English.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what the verse saying here? You have Allah speaking to Shaitan, saying to him, you have no authority over my slaves Who is the slaves of Allah? Anyone who believe in him, correct? The Muslims.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except those who follow thee. So Shaitan, he have no power over Muhammad unless Shaitan and Muhammad are friends and Muhammad is following thee.
No power over any of them, such save such of those where is follow thee.
That's a problem here. That's disgusting. That's crazy.
No, I see where you can see a problem there, but so you don't see any type of way that you could work yourself through this situation to see how he's a prophet of God.
My friend, hold on. I mean, why are you are an adult?
Because
you see,
no, because
I'm
what I
talking
see
to you.
you're doing
Do you know?
is
Do you
you're
know why I
looking
did
for
not
the
hang up on you
reasons.
until now? Usually,
Because
hold on.
you're
Do you
intimidated.
know why I don't hang up with you? Because usually I lose my patience with Muslims and I can't take it no more. The reason I find in you you are like more reasonable than the rest. You try to
trying.
You try to hide the stuff, but you are still have some honesty on you. I feel it. Now I'm asking you. The verse in front of you, it's very clear. It says you have no authority.
The only thing I could see is that he's not following him, because that's the whole point. He's not following him.
Hold on. No. The other verse proved to us that he's following him, because you have no authority over my slaves except those who follow thee. How Shaitan was able to control the tongue of Muhammad? The verse here saying that Shaitan have no authority over anyone who is a normal Muslim. What about someone he is a prophet of Allah? So you have no authority over my slaves. You have no power except only those who follow thee, not tempted by thee. They follow. So here Muhammad, in order to be under the authority of Shaitan, he have to be from one who follow thee. If the Quran is the book of God and God is saying the truth.
I'm gonna ask around to see, because that it means one of two things. It means that either, because it says here that he has no power of any of them unless they follow him. So it means that either he didn't say those verses because he has no power, or it means that he did say the verses and there's the problem, like you were saying. So that's why some people don't accept those verses, because of this verse right here. You know what I'm saying?
The verse. The problem is, do you speak Arabic?
No, I don't speak Arabic.
The problem, you don't speak Arabic. In Arabic, it says clearly that he received the verse, because in Arabic it says that whatever Shaitan he cast into the tongue of the prophet, Allah will take it away. It doesn't say if Shaitan he try. It says whatever Shaitan he did, Allah will take it away. So we cannot say I'm going to research. I'm going.
Isn't that kind of like when if you like say a cuss word that's kind of like a bad word, but then you ask for repentance, and Allah takes it away?
My friend, let us be honest here. He is reciting Quran.
Yeah.
Okay. The word of God should be protected by God. This is a special thing. It's not I'm talking to you. Okay. Sometimes I make a mistake. I wanna, let us say a mother, she wanna call her son, instead of calling Ahmed, she call Muhammad. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but this is a different story here. Here we have a special delivery of the word of God. So how Allah preserved his words, he should not allow anyone to play with them. Here we have a big problem. Nobody can, and no one can have authority over my slaves except those who they are bad, the criminals, those who follow thee. And then we find that Shaitan, he controlled Muhammad. Secondly, my friend, and I want you to be honest with me, how I know that this verse itself, the one it says that whatever Shaitan he cast, Allah will take it off. How we know that this verse itself is not made from Shaitan himself? Because to make us comfortable now, okay, here we go. You got me busted. Obviously, this is Saint verse. So let me make a verse for you, and I will say whatever he said, I will take it off. How we know that this is not this one, even this one is not from Shaitan, just to make me relax and say, don't worry, be happy. The Shaitan, yes, he cast in the mouth of Muhammad, but we will take it off.
I don't know, man. On this one, I don't know much about this. You know,
okay.
this is my first time taking.
I'm just walking with you step by step. I'm walking with you step by step. Now listen to this. If there is a guy, if you are a judge in a court, if you are a judge in the court, and somebody says to you that this witness, he imagined things happening, do you accept him to be a witness?
So I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Somebody, he imagined things happening. He imagined, he have an illusion, you know, he have a mental illness. Do you accept him to be a witness in the court?
No.
Why?
So he's like schizophrenic.
Okay, so isn't it your prophet? He's suffering from the same issue according to your prophet?
No.
Read the hadith with me. Why you are laughing at? You're laughing. Are you laughing at your prophet now? Come on, that's not right. I mean, show respect, please. Show respect, please, guys. Please tell this guy to show respect, not to laugh at his prophet.
No, man, I'm laughing.
Because already you got your prophet busted. You said you will not accept him because he have what? Schizophrenia? You said that, right? I don't know how to say it correctly. Say it again, please. How you say that word?
Schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic. Okay, that's a big word for me. I need like a week to learn it. So your prophet obviously is suffering from the same issue. How we can guarantee that when he says that he is receiving satanic verses, he is just not just a madman, or even in the best scenario, he is really receiving satanic verses? How we can trust this man is even seeing God or seeing an angel, or he is receiving the Quran? How you can trust him? You just said to me, I will not accept him even in a court, in a normal court, like somebody witnessing for anything. It's just a stupid court. Yet you accept such a guy to witness for you for God.
Yeah, I've never seen this one.
Okay, so what we would do now? What do you think?
It's tricky, man. I don't know.
And by the way, this is sahih. We cannot say it's weak.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, additional thing. What about Muhammad? Even his sex was not true.
Is what?
Even his sex, he never had sex for real. He imagined having sex. Well, you are laughing. Show respect, my friend. Come on. Read carefully with me. The prophet continued for such and such a period of time, imagining that he had sexual relationship with his wives, but in fact he did not.
Like a wet dream or something?
No. That's not dream. No, that's not dream. He think he did in daytime. He think he is having sex, but in fact is not.
Hey, does this have a number? This
oh yeah, sure. Here we go. I will give you
just so I can like screenshot, you know.
Yeah, no problem. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6063. Do you see it?
Let me put this in notes. Book number. You said, what was it? 6063?
Okay, so now what we would do, my friend, you see, I'm honestly, the only reason until now I did not hang up on you, because first you let me talk and we can talk, both of us, we don't shout over each other. Secondly, I'm seeing on you that somebody trying to find out maybe Christian Prince is not lying, maybe, you know. Let us see if he is. Maybe I'm showing you in the screen what I'm saying.
I respect you.
Okay,
I respect you, you know?
So my friend, can you accept really a person? You are the one who said you will not accept a person who imagine things to be a witness in the court. And it's proven from Islamic stories. The one is witnessing here is the wife of the prophet. I mean, this is not an enemy. This is not this is the most respectable women in the history of Islam, actually, for the Muslims. So how in the world we can accept Muhammad to be a prophet? Read with me what hadith here it says. Do you see it says bewitched?
Yeah.
Okay, what bewitched mean, you know, in your definition?
Bewitched. That's like what website is this?
This is sunnah.com.
Okay. Bewitched is like possessed, I guess.
Okay. What possessed mean? I need your help, my friend. You see, English is not my first language.
It's kind of like controlled by a force, yeah.
By
Under
evil,
magic,
by
yeah.
evil, right? By evil, correct? By evil force.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, evil force is what? Isn't it satanic?
Yeah, evil force is
Okay.
satanic too.
But isn't it that verse says that you have no authority over my follower except those who follow thee?
Yeah.
Okay. How Shaitan was able to control Muhammad. So Shaitan proving from Islamic resource that Shaitan controlling Muhammad not only his tongue, his brain, to the point he imagined, he is a delusionate, and he imagined things happening, but in fact they never happen. But the Quran confirmed, if the Quran is the book of God, then the book of God should be saying the truth, and there's no exception. No authority you have speaking to Shaitan except those who follow thee, and those who follow thee, they will go to where? They will go to hell. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So based on these verses, until now Muhammad is going to hell guarantee.
Yeah, I understand your point here.
Are you leaving Islam now, or you will leave it tomorrow?
Huh?
Are you leaving Islam now, or you will leave Islam tomorrow?
Well, I mean, I don't. Well, I wanna ask, you know, some people about this and see what they have to say, because
My friend, let me ask you, what people they will say to you? I'm showing you the
I don't
Islamic.
know.
I mean, who you will ask who is better than Sahih al-Bukhari? I will tell you what they will say to you. The brother, this is a false story, brother. Brother, the prophet did not do. Okay, come on, the books, all Islamic books saying that. I mean, what false story? Even the Quran saying whatever Shaitan casts, Allah will take it off. How he will take it off if it's not there? I mean, it's funny. It's going to say I'm going to take it off, but there's nothing to take off. That is even stupid. That will make the Quran a stupid book. So the Quran confirmed the story, the Hadith confirmed the story, and the interpretation of the scholars confirmed the story. And the same time, we have Sahih al-Bukhari confirmed that the Prophet was bewitched. And by the way, bewitched is bigger than just casting a verse of in the Quran, because bewitched, that means
what's the word in Arabic?
what in Arabic?
Yeah.
Suhira Rasul. Suhira. Right? So here we have a bigger problem. Okay, here it says أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم سحر حتى كان يخيل إليه أنه صنع شيئا ولم يصنعه. So the prophet of Allah was bewitched to the point he imagined himself doing something, in fact he did not. Okay, what if Muhammad he was imagining that he saw Jibreel? What if Muhammad was imagining he was receiving?
Well, he couldn't have imagined that he saw Jibreel. He saw, you know, something. That wasn't imagination.
Why not?
Well, because he couldn't read or write, so something was giving him the knowledge.
My friend, what can I mean? What does have to do with reading or write? Let me tell you something.
No, because a man cannot just come up with that randomly, you know.
No, he can. The Quran is the most silly, stupid book. What are you talking about? You see, because for you, I'm not insulting.
No, there's a lot of scientific things in it.
What scientific? Okay, show me one. Okay, hold on, guys, hold on. Our friend here, his conversation is getting even nicer. This is my challenge. Pick up for me one scientific, anything you wish, the best you have, and I will get it busted in less than a minute.
Okay, go to Surah Al-Ankabut.
Al-Ankabut. Okay, what about what it says?
What was it? It was in the verse Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about those who take protectors other than Allah is like that of the spider who builds his house, the flimsiest of houses. And in that verse, it's the Arabic conjugation, the female. It's the female conjugation of the spider building the house. And They didn't know that the female spider builds a house, but nowadays we do. There's one.
Okay, okay, my friend, can you give me the verse to be sure that we are talking about the same thing?
Hold on. It's Qur'an 29:41.
Okay, it's in front of me where it speak about the female ankabut. I want to see that.
29:41.
Where it says the word female ankabut. Where they got you? Who is the liar who said that to you?
Unto herself a house.
Where is herself? What her house?
She taketh unto herself a house.
What she? This is the translation. In Arabic, it doesn't say that.
What does it say?
No, it says اتخذت العنكبوت اتخذت. It took, my friend. In Arabic language, this is how silly the liars who lie to you, my friend. In Arabic, we say to all spiders, we call them ankabut. It doesn't matter it's a male or a female. The same as the ant, we call it namla. You understand me?
Yeah.
The same as nahla, which mean bees. So there is certain insect, we call them, this is an Arabic word used by have nothing to do with male and female. So they lie to you and they make it a miracle. In fact, it is a mistake, and I will show you why it's a mistake. It says the likeness of those who choose other patrons, then Allah is the likeness of the spider when she takes, according to the translation, into herself a house, and Lu, okay, and the frailest of houses is the spider of house. Actually, it is the most strong house, and I'll explain that to you. You see, when you compare, hold on.
I know about this spider.
No, hold on. But before we finish, my friend,
86,
let me show you the mistake. Let me show you the mistake. Before we know, when we compare, do we compare my house to a house of a spider, or I compare a house of a spider to a house of other insect?
Well, it's saying, because the woman builds it, and there's the man is the head of the house.
There's no women, my friend. The same lie, my friend.
The male after
my friend. If you go to dictionary, you can go right now. Take the dictionary. You will see the word ankabut is okay. What is the word male for ankabut then? Teach me.
No, it's when she builds. No,
doesn't say that. Right? Doesn't say that, my friend. This is a female word, which means this is a word we use for a spider. It's a female word. The same as we say, there's certain words we say nahar. Nahar is not a female word, but is the nahar, which means river. Is it a male? It is not. In the language, in Arabic language, we have male and female words. So insects, most of them, we call them female. As an example, we say namla.
No, but the point in this verse was supposed to be that she taketh.
My friend, it says al-ankabut.
How did he know that?
No, it's not she take it. It's not she take it. Okay, do you want me to show you the interpretation? It says there's nowhere it says that this is about she and he. Come on, my friend.
It's a female spider.
It is not. It's not. It's a lie. It's a lie. Nowhere here.
What do you mean? It says right there.
It is not. This is a translation. It says in Arabic, it took. I can show. Okay, I will take the whole word. Here we go. Do you see the word اتخذت here?
No.
Okay, hold on.
From the spider when she takes under herself a house.
This is the word. This is the word اتخذت. The word اتخذت, right?
Not the word. No.
This is the word. They are translating the word she took from the word اتخذت. This is the word. They are translating that. So they say she took, but the fact here there's no she, and there's no female.
No, I don't think that was the word.
My friend, it's in front of you. Where is the word she female ankabut? Where it says that? If I show you now the dictionary, do you agree with the dictionary?
No, I don't think it's that Arabic word, but I forgot what it was. So let's go to the next verse.
Okay, next verse. What verse? Give me.
Okay, Quran 86, verse 1 to 3.
Okay, 86.
86, 1 to 3.
Okay. All right. Quran 86 verse 1, 2, 3. Okay, what is, where is, are you sure? Sorry, 86, you said 86.
86, yeah.
Okay, are you sure you want to choose this one? I warn you, this is a bad one. Very bad choice. I'm telling you. I mean, this is horrible. You have a horrible choice now. But anyway, it's up to you. Go ahead. What is the,
Hold on.
Go ahead, read it.
No.
This is the same verse, my friend. It says that the women,
No.
she have a
Hold on.
sperm coming from her ribs, and the
No,
man have
not
a
this one.
sperm.
No.
Hold on, well, you mentioned it. Let's stay here.
No,
It's the
I
same.
give you the wrong verse.
Okay, my friend, hold on.
Okay, you go on with this one.
Hold on, as long
I'm
we
going
are
up a
here,
different one.
is it? This is the same verse saying that the women she have
No,
a
but
sperm.
did you know that actually the ovaries and the testes are actually up?
My friend, what
They're up between the
ovaries?
ribs
Stop.
before they
You see,
drop.
the Muslim, they are lying to you, my friend. This is about the man and the women. And who knows the Quran better than the Prophet? Tell me. Who can explain the Quran more than the Prophet? Do you know? More than him?
No.
Okay, what if I show you what the Prophet explained this?
This is about Tariq. You know Tariq, the star?
But even this one is a mistake.
How?
Okay, because simply Muhammad, okay, you see, what the problem is, the Muslim, they
You know what? Can you pull that one
okay,
up?
hold on, okay, let us go, no problem, here we go, chapter 86. Here we go.
Yeah.
No, I lost you.
Sorry.
Okay. The star at-Tariq is a morning star, which is nothing what the Muslims they speak about. The Muslims they say
No, it's the knocker. It's
no,
like the knocking.
no,
Actually,
At-Tariq,
yeah,
my
it's like
friend, At-Tariq. Do you know what Tariq mean? The one who knock at the door, the visitor.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
At-Tariq in Arabic have nothing to do with what they say. Here we go. It's in front of you. Do you see the interpretation?
Yeah.
Is it the morning star?
Oh, it's the morning star. Yeah.
So why they are lying to you? Suddenly they change it. They find something.
I thought it was the knocking star.
See, no, it's not. You see, let me tell you something. All those articles, you can go read my book, Qur'an and Science in Depth. I get them busted all. So they lie. They take.
Give me 5 seconds. I'm unplugging, putting my charger. 1 second. All right.
So as you see, everything you give me another one. Let us switch to something else. I will keep going with you. Maybe you can find something finally, maybe something truthful. Not all of them, they are lying.
Speaker.
Different one. Give me a different one.
What was it? Give you another one?
Yeah, give me. Maybe because until now, all what you said to me, it turned to be false.
Okay, how about the center of the earth is made up of mostly iron, a little bit of nickel. It's made of mostly iron, and then the center of the Quran is Al-Hadid.
What verse?
Huh?
What verse?
Chapter 57 is Al-Hadid.
It says what?
Huh?
Explain to me what it says.
So Al-Hadid, that's iron, right? So meaning that the creator, the center of both of creation, so the center of the book,
where it says
and then the center of the earth,
where it says that exactly iron. Do you know?
No, it's the name of the chapter, because there's 114 chapters.
I know, but
half of 114 is 57.
Where it says that the center of the earth, where it says that?
Oh, the center of the earth is. Look it up. Google.
Where in the Quran it says that this is the center of the earth? Where it says that?
Well, no, it's the center of the Quran and then the center of the earth. They're the same thing.
What center of the Quran? This is not the center of the Quran. How that can be center
57.
of the Quran? Oh, hold on. Okay. Do you know mathematics?
Yeah.
Okay. The Quran is how many verses?
It's 114 chapters.
Okay. What is the middle of it?
57.
No, that's not true. Let me
What do you mean?
Let me teach you some mathematics, my friend.
Half of 114 is 57.
My friend, no. Here we go. You see, when you say okay. First of all, the Quran, which is you have today, the numbers have nothing to do with the Qurans of Muhammad. If we go to according to Revelation, is it going to be the same? It's not. Have you ever heard that the Quran you have today is not according to Revelation? Yes or no?
Yeah, I've heard that, but
Okay, what is the number according to Revelation?
But then even if they put it together like
No, my
that, how
friend, my
they
friend,
still
no,
didn't know.
my friend. This is Uthman. The people who work for Uthman, they put it this way. So, are you saying to me that the one who put it, they better than Allah? Because Allah, He put it in different order. You Muslims, you change it, and now you are saying to me it is in the half of the Quran.
Yeah, but how do you know that they didn't put in the order that Allah wanted them to?
No, that's mean they are prophet too. That's mean they are inspired by Allah and they are prophets. That's
Well,
mean Allah.
inspired, but not
That's
prophet.
mean no. That's mean they are prophet too. Now here we go. This is the Quran according to Revelation, and let us see where is the chapter of Al Hadid. The chapter of Al Hadid. Here we go. Let's go on here and search 57. Okay. All right.
Okay.
The real number of 57 according to Revelation is a chapter of Luqman. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we go. We're not done actually. Let me show you something stupid here. You see, they are the one who mentioned this, so we have to deal with it now. You cannot escape it. Sorry, I mean you are the one who brought this to yourself. So you gave me a verse saying that this is a proof that Allah is God. This is a proof that Allah is false. Read with me carefully.
Yeah.
It says what? وَأَنزَلْنَا مَعَهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْمِيزَانَ, and we send with them the book. This is a translation here says a proof. Doesn't say that, by the way. It say actually it says al-bayinat, yeah, which mean like the clear evidence. Okay, and reveal to them the scriptures and the balance that mankind observe right measure. And He revealed the iron. The fact it doesn't say that. It says in Arabic وَأَنزَلْنَا الْحَدِيد, and we send down the iron.
Yes.
Okay. When he's
Yes.
okay, hold on,
That's sent down. You know, iron doesn't come from the earth. You know,
false.
it takes like 150 million degrees
False,
to form
my friend.
iron.
No, this is false. That's not what the science says. Science
No,
says,
it's true.
No, I know what the science says. You can search right. We can search right now on Google. According to
Did you know
science,
we wouldn't
my
have the
friend, let
ozone
me
layer?
finish.
We wouldn't have
My
the
friend,
radiation
let me
belts,
finish.
no
My friend,
hemoglobin in our blood.
my friend,
we send down iron means that Allah sent it from the
my
stars.
friend, hold on. According to science, and we can search right now in Google, and I will show you in the screen that according to science, that the crust on the crust, there's big percentage of the iron on the crust, not the earth. On the crust was coming as a meteor. But look what happened here. Hold on. What happened? It says we send you iron for mighty war.
Hold on. What are you talking about?
This is what the verse is saying.
No.
It says we send the iron for mighty war.
Mighty power.
No, it says mighty war.
What are you talking about?
Ba'sun Shadid, this is for war. Do you
barely sent our message.
Do you want me to show you the interpretation? Do you want me to show you the interpretation?
That's mighty power. What are you talking about?
Okay, let me show you the interpretation here. Go, let's see if it's true or not. You see, Christian friends don't say things without proof. Chapter 57, verse number 25. Here we go. This is your official government website.
Okay.
Okay. It's about war. So that's mean the man was there first, and then the iron came. In the same verse, it says that we send down the books. So Allah, He always sent, and not only that, I will show you a verse saying that Allah, He sent down feather. I mean chicken don't have feather. Yes, feather. I will show it to you. Okay, here we go. This is the chapter 57, verse number 25. And this
but don't you understand what it's supposed to mean though?
My friend, I understand. Here we go. Okay, read with me carefully. Okay. Which translation, what interpretation you like me to show you?
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay, no problem. All right. And we send down iron, we caused it to be extracted from mineral ores were in a great might, which may wage battle as many uses for mankind. Do you see it? So yeah. Allah saying that He sent you the iron so you can kill people. Now here, look what it says in the Quran. It says that we send down the proof, we send down the book, we send down the scale. Did Allah send the scale? No. And then he says, and we send down the iron. Anything Allah created, He say in the Quran, we send down. And I will give you the proof of that. They lie to you and they claim that this is about sending down iron from the sky. The fact, no. Let us see how we can prove that not true. If we go in the Quran One of the problems Muslims suffer from, but they don't know, they don't speak Arabic. You know, the Quran
Yeah.
says we send down on them libasan wa rish.
You have the verse up right now?
Okay, I'm the website for some reason froze. Let me try a different
Okay.
website. Hold on.
Do you accept that Jesus prayed like Muslims do today?
Let's change topic, please.
No, I'm just asking.
O children of Adam, we have revealed into you the remnant to cancel your shame. Okay, so Allah He sent down. You see the translation is here. We reveal. The fact doesn't say that. It says we send down. Change the translator. It says Allah. Anything you have, it says we send down. We send down. Here he said we bestowed. We bestowed. What bestowed mean?
Like we have given.
Okay. No, in Arabic it says وَقَدْ أَنزَلْنَا. This is exactly the same written in that about the Aaron. أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكُمْ لِبَاسًا يُوَارِي سَوْآتَكُمْ. And we send down on you. Change the translation. Let us see. We keep changing from one to one. Shakir. Here we go. This guy, you see it? We have indeed sent down to you clothing to cover your shame. Okay? In the top of that it says warishan. Here they cover that. It doesn't say, they didn't say rishin. Rish and feather. Rish, the word rish is feather. This is the word rish. So
it says the same thing?
No, the translation is wrong. They
it
hide
says
the
same
word.
thing as the hadith.
Yes, we send down clothes. Did Allah send you clothes really? You see, you see, we're trying to have an honest discussion. They die to you. So how come if that one it says we send down, and this one it says send down? So how here they did not say, okay, we discovered that the underwear I have is sent down by Allah, right?
Yeah,
It's a lie. And not only that, here they hide in the translation there the word rish. According to the Quran, Allah even rish, which is feather, Allah He sent down. Even feather, which means the chicken was naked, and Allah He sent her a package in Amazon, and she received her feather. You see, the word feather is gone. I cannot find it. I cannot find one translation saying the word feather. I'm changing translation from one to one. You know, not even one of them is coming with the word feather. Yeah, where is the word feather? I don't see it. So they lie to you. You see, they are desperately trying to find a place where they can make a science out of nothing. Give me another one. Let's continue. Until now, we found zero.
Okay, I gotta find the verse. I know which one I want to. Hold on. Surah At-Takwir.
Okay.
81, 15 to 21.
At-Takwir. What the verse saying?
15 to 21.
Okay, tell me what the miracle there.
Hold on, let it load on the screen real quick. Okay. Does it say? So I looked it up on Qur'an.com. I think it is here, or it's legacyquran.com. And it says that the translation here says, "So I swear by the retreating stars," for verse It says that, and then it says those that run their courses and disappear.
This is not a star. This is a planet.
It says planets.
Yes.
It doesn't say stars.
Al-Khunnas is not a star. It's a planet. Secondly, Al-Khunnas is a very well known by the Muslim, by the Arab at that time. Muhammad is just choosing what the Arabs see in their eyes.
No, hold on. Go back to the verse.
Okay, the verse. Here we go.
I'm going to tell you what it was.
Okay.
Okay. So, in the other translation, it was for the stars, but it's
my friend,
for the planets that recede.
Even if they are stars, let me show you here. There is a mistake.
It's the scientists nowadays, they see that
you
when
see,
everything in the universe is expanding outwards, and they used to think that it was static.
That is a lie. This is not what it says. Have nothing to do with any of what they are saying there. You see,
the planets that recede, they're moving away.
My friend. As long you want to talk about the shape of the planets. You want to talk about
no. It means like that, like from us, everything is moving out. Like the universe is expanding. So like the planets that recede, like every other planet around us is moving away.
Your prophet said that the earth is getting close from the sun.
Huh?
Your prophet, he said that the earth is getting close from the sun. Actually, the sun is getting
close to it.
The sun is going to get close to us until in the judgment day. The sun will be so close, and to the point we will be sweating, and our sweat will be covering almost our ears. So this is a lie. Same time, if the Muslims are being honest in anything they say, when you speak about the space, who know better the space than Muhammad?
No, but it's true that everything is moving away, though.
Okay, my friend. No, everything is moving away. True, my brother. True.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with it, but this is not what the Quran says anyway. Let us say, regardless if it's true or not, I don't care really what science says. I am asking you right now. Do you know what the Quran and what Allah meant better than your prophet?
No.
Okay. Where the sun goes every day, as long everything go away. Okay. Where the sun goes every day.
Where does it go?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
What do you mean nowhere?
The sun is right there. It just stays there.
But your prophet, you don't agree.
Let's see.
This is your prophet speaking. Read with me. Let me make it more clear for you.
When the sun sets into the sun goes.
So here we go. Your prophet here saying that yes, the stars goes away. I agree with you now. Are we happy?
And then a time will come when you're about to pray.
Are we happy? Finally, we find something true. Muhammad, he said the stars goes away. The sun is a star, and the sun every day travel from point A to point B and sleep where? Do you know where where the sun sleep where?
It goes till it prostrates itself underneath the throne.
But where is the throne of Allah? Where is the throne of Allah? Do you know?
Well, I don't find a problem with that. Hold on.
What do you mean you don't find a problem with that?
No, hold on. Oh, wait, let me read. Hold on. And then not be accepted. What's the context of this verse? What's it explaining?
Nothing, my friend. Muhammad is leaving the mosque, and he asked, because Muhammad is a scientist, he worked in NASA. He wanted to teach those ignorant Arab where the sun goes. So he said to his follower, the one who was with him, Abu Dhar, he said to him, the prophet asked me at the sunset, do you know where the sun goes? See, the guy is not even asking him, but Muhammad, he cannot stop sharing his knowledge because it's amazing.
Okay.
So at the time of the sunset, I replied, Allah and his apostle know better. So Muhammad, he got his knowledge from Allah. There's no way he's going to make mistaken. We associate the knowledge of God with the knowledge of a man. His name is Muhammad. He said, it goes, who? The sun, i.e. travel, till it's prostrate itself underneath the throne of Allah, the throne, and take permission to rise again. And it's permitted. Then the time will come when it will be prostrate, which means the sun will ask again for permission and will not accept it, but will ask, will be order. It says here, it will be asked permission to go in its course, but it will not be permitted, but it will be ordered to return whence it has come. So it will rise from the west. So it came from where to Allah? It came from the west. Now let me draw this for you, so we can have a better understanding for this hadith. All right, just for the better understanding. The sun is here. Let us draw this. The sun now is here. Your prophet is here. He is with he's a friend in his donkey. This is Muhammad, and he's a friend. Muhammad, he said to his friend, the sun, do you know where the sun goes? Okay, actually I should put the sun, sorry, in the other direction, because now the sun is in the west supposedly, so I will make it here. So the sun is here, and the sun now is going down, and Muhammad, he said to him, now the sun is going to prostrate itself under the throne of Allah. So the throne of Allah have to be in the west, based on Muhammad explanation, because it's going to the west. So Allah's throne is here, and now the sun will be down the throne of Allah. And then in the morning, before the morning come, the sun will ask Allah to go arise again from the east, and will be permitted. But at the end of the time, Allah will say, no, go back from where you came from, which means she came from the west last time. Now we go back from the west, and we will raise, or what's going to be rose from the west. So why the Muslims, they are busy speaking about science in the Quran? And by the way, this is confirmed in the Quran. Isn't it the Quran says that the sun set in the murky water?
Yeah, but that's like you see like that it looks like water, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but does it say that the sun set in the murky water?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, is that a scientific mistake, or this is something you think it's right? How the Muslims,
it might be figurative, you know.
How the Muslims explain this? Do you know how? I will help you. The Muslim, they say, oh, this is from the eye perspective of the guy Al-Khadr.
Yeah,
but it doesn't say that. Read me carefully, my friend. Who is the one who's talking now? Allah. Right? Allah says, they ask who? Muhammad. A bunch of Jews asked Muhammad about Dhul Qarnayn, the man with the two horns. I mean, have you ever heard of a guy, his name, the man with two horns? What's his name? We don't know. Obviously, he's talking about Alexander the Great. Say, I shall recite to you, you are remembrance of him. Who is talking until now? Allah. Lo, we made a strong in the land, and we gave him into everything a road. So Allah is the one leading him. And then till when he reach, do you see something wrong with me here, my friend? Who's talking?
Okay.
Allah is talking. He reached where? He reached the sitting place of the sun. Does it say that?
Yeah.
Okay. How you can reach that?
Setting place of the sun. He found it was setting.
No, before you continue, he found it sitting in murky water. But before we go, we are trying just to analyze, you know, to understand. When you say reach the sitting place of the sun, it means it's a place, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's confirmed that the one is talking, speaking about what happened to this guy. It's not the guy says, I thought I reached. Allah is talking. He until what? Until he reached a point. What is that? Where the sun set. So when they try to fabricate the interpretation, they say, oh, this is from the eye perspective. It is not Allah. It's not Allah saying that. The verse is so clear. It says, until he reached the sitting place of the sun. It's a location. So the guy, he was following a road guided by Allah until he reached the sitting place. This is a place he reached. And then he found it. Not he thought, not he saw it. He found it. When you say he found it, I'm reporting a fact. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So now he found it sitting in the muddy water. Is that accurate? Do you believe in that?
No, the sun does not do that.
Okay, so why? How you think this is from God? I mean,
What explanations did the smarter Muslims
okay,
give?
who is a smarter Muslim in history?
The smartest?
Yes, the top.
Uh,
Muhammad, maybe Muhammad.
of course.
Okay, what if I show you what Muhammad said? What you would do?
Let's see.
Okay, let us see. Because now the Muslim, they will say, oh, Muhammad, obviously he's an idiot, he did not know what he's talking about. Here we go. This is your prophet explaining the verse. I was sitting behind the messenger of Allah, SAWSFM radio station, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. He said, it's set in a spring of warm water.
Oh.
And this is the interpretation of the smartest ever Muslim.
Have you ever had another Muslim try to tell you what this means?
All Muslims are the same for me, my friend. Like, you see, you are a nice person. That's why I did not hang. I'm surprised. I mean, how in the world I survived to talk to you all this time without hanging on? Because usually I'm like, you know, everybody knows, like in the last 2 weeks I have blood pressure from shouting, screaming. So when we talk to Muslims, the second you show them something stupid, they start screaming, shouting. They will not let you read. I mean, but you are not doing that, and I respect that on you. Now you tell me, what is that? Now let us assume they will say to you, this is Dave. It's not. You know the story, right? You know the story of Dave, Sahih, you know the story, the song. This is Dave, this is Sahih, this is Dave, this is, you know, it is not Dave.
Wait, what?
It is not Dave. The hadith is not Dave. This is a proven story, and the reference is all over. So Muhammad, he agreed with the Quran. Why Muslims, they lie and they say, oh, this is from the eye perspective, this is not what Allah is saying. So the verse saying clearly, he reached the sitting place of the sun. How in the world you can reach that place? I can reach that when I am sitting in my ass right now. From my window, I will see the sunset in a few hours. I do not need to go anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a lie. Not only that, look what happened. What about a few verses after? Here, the same story. And then he changed the road. He took different highway. Okay, now till when he reached the rising place of the sun. What the heck is that? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, how he reached the rising place of the sun? What is that? You tell me, help me. I'm listening.
I don't know.
Okay, and then he found it rising. That's a discovery. I mean, he never saw this before. He reached the place where the sun rises. This is the garage of the sun. Okay, so now what we learn from this, you're a prophet, he made it clear. The sun goes and prostrates itself under a throne. But the throne is where? Do you know where the throne is where? Based on all what we said to you? The throne of Allah is above the water. Do you agree with that?
Oh, well, you're gonna yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess so.
Actually, let us confirm that so people will not say we are making things up. You know? And his throne is above the water. Do you see it?
Hold on. This throne was upon water. Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so that complete the image for us. So now if we wanna draw the image based on all of this, Quran and the Hadith, both of them, they confirm one thing. that there
Yeah.
is, let us see a bigger space here. Okay, so what Muhammad is trying to say to us, that the sun every day go and sleep under the throne of Allah. There's a water here, and the water is muddy. Let us take off this thing so people can see better. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So here there's a water, and this water is muddy, boiling water. Actually, in Arabic it says hamia. Not only it's muddy, it's boiling. Okay. So here there's a muddy brown water, and now the sun will come from the east every day, and then will go down in the muddy water, and then the throne of Allah is above, and we will make the throne of Allah blue to make you happy. This is the throne of Allah. So the sun goes every day from this point to this point, and for sure this is absolutely scientifically correct. There's a scientist, his name Yama, I do lie, Yama, from Japan, very well known. He agreed with that.
You're joking, right?
I don't know. I mean, Muslims, they quote for us name of scientists to prove a point which is a lie. Scientists, even we never heard of them, and even some of them they are exist but never said what they said. So how in the world this is can be the book of God, my friend? Here we go. Muhammad says Allah said, the prophet said, Allah said. Okay, how he is a prophet of Allah and this Allah is funny? How this is can be from God? I mean, honestly, my friend, I don't know what's your name. What's your name, by the way?
Angelo.
Okay, how in the world do you want to stay as a Muslim? Be honest with me, after all of this, you still think you are a Muslim?
Well, you know, the way it was presented to me was like, you know, the one true God and of all the prophets, and you know, I don't really know anything about all this, but like when you're showing it to me now, it's
Okay.
like confusing everything. Like,
Okay, so you want to be still as a Muslim?
well, I want to understand, like,
I mean, come on, my friend. Listen,
what are you like a certain sect of Christianity?
Hold on, I'm not. I don't follow a sect. I follow Christ. I don't follow a sect. Why am I follow a sect?
You're not like, you're not Catholic.
I don't care about all those names. I care for following my Lord, my friend.
So like, you know, like Jesus, when he said to pray, like, how do we have justification that we're supposed to pray to Jesus?
But what do you mean?
Like, how do you know you're supposed to pray to Jesus? Or like,
How I know what?
you're supposed to pray to Jesus?
I don't understand the word. Can you say it slowly, one?
How do you know you're supposed to pray to Jesus?
How I know? Okay,
Yeah.
Jesus said, come to me, knock at my door, and I will open for you. Ask me, I will answer you. Every two of you mention my name, I will be between you. And that is clear proof that he is an eternal living God. Because how he can do that? There's 3-4 billion human Christians, and imagine now me and you, we are talking about his name. He is going to listen to us. That's impossible for a human being. So it says clearly, you pray to me. Not everyone says to me, God will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So now, my friend, before we talk about Jesus, do you announce yourself you are out of Islam?
That'll be kind of a big thing here.
Why a big thing, my friend? Listen, you are a person. God, he gave him a gift. It's called a brain, and your brain was functioning. So now your brain will stop. Be honest with me. All what we said to you, isn't it enough proof that this cannot be from God?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was raised a Catholic, but I didn't know anything about like those verses that you showed me and everything like that.
Okay.
So like, I don't need you to explain to me like anything about like the crucifixion or anything. I understand that, but like what drew me towards Islam was like in Catholicism there's like you have the rosary and you have things like that.
My friend
So
Muhammad, he have a rosary. Who said he don't? Look what the rosary of Muhammad. You see the problem. With my respect to you, I'm not insulting by the way. You see, I am ignorant in English. Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, all of us, we have some ignorance somehow. I can say a word, sometimes I say it funny, people laugh at me, but that will not be a problem, but here we talk about God, which we cannot be ignorant about God. Muhammad, he took the rosary too from the Christians. He said to you, if you say the word of Allah 33 times, you go to heaven, Allah forgive your sin. And then he says the name of his God is 99, which is the rosary, 3 stones plus 30. 33 is the age of Jesus. If you look at the rosary, have three stones, and then have 30 stones. That is the age. That is the age of Jesus. And notice what Islam is about. I'm not. You see, once I sat with the sheikh, long beard. I mean, this guy. Look, I did not shave his beard for maybe 15 years. He is an old. I respected this guy. He looked very decent, and he have a rosary in his hand. And I sat next to him. We were visiting like a castle. And I said to him, "Assalamu alaikum, uncle." He said, "Wa alaikum assalam." He said, "What is this rosary with you?" He said, "To praise Allah." I said, "Where do you get this from?" He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Like you Muslims, where do you get this rosary from?" He said, "I don't know. We do. I took it from grandfather. All of us, we do that." I said, "Isn't it Jesus? He has the age of 33 years in earth." He said, "Yes." "Isn't it Jesus? He spoke that according to Christians, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit." He said, "Yes." I said, "Count the words. Count the stones. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and then the 33 years of the age of Jesus. That is your rosary. You are praying. You are copying from the Christians without knowing. And this is the same as Muslims. Muhammad is nothing but a thief. Everything he have is a theft. The story of Alexander the Great, the sunset in murky water, is a story written by a Syrian person, not Assyrian, Syrian person who wrote a fictional story about Zulqarnain. The story of the cave is a fictional story written by a Syrian bishop, Aramaic bishop, about how the Christians are humiliated and later will be victorious. Muhammad took it, put it in the Quran. Everything Muhammad he have is a theft. So my friend, I want you to be honest with me. Today, this moment is a moment of salvation. I'm asking you, are you brave enough to say the truth, that there's no way that this is from God?
Well, I know that what you showed me, like about the sun and everything like that stuff's not true.
Okay, if only one thing in the Quran not from God, that means the Quran is not from God. What about satanic verses? What about nobody have authority over my followers? What about Muhammad being bewitched? What Muhammad imagined himself having sex, but in fact he did not? I mean, come on. What about the sperm coming from the backbone? What about the sperm coming from the ribs? What about whoever have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy? I mean, I can count for you endless. All of this will not make you say I am out of Islam.
I don't know what else, what path would I go down if it's not Islam, just like
my friend, this is an excuse. Let me ask you. Let me do. Let us say Christianity is false, Islam is false, Judaism is false. That is not.
No, I know it's either Islam or Christianity.
No, I am saying to you, I'm giving you an example. I'm saying to you that is not an excuse to stay in the false just because I do not know where to go.
No, I don't want it. I want the truth.
This is the truth. Trust me, my friend. I am not here. I studied Islam all my life, not to say to you something I do not know. I know this cult more than any Muslim you ever met. They try to defend the honor of the Prophet, but he is no prophet and he have no honor. Do you know that Muhammad, even when he get married, his first wife, do you know how he married her?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, his first wife.
Yeah. How?
Khadija.
Yeah.
How?
Do you know that he and his wife, they made her father drunk?
No.
What do you think if your daughter and her future husband, make you drunk, and then when you wake up, she claimed that you married her to this guy. What do you say about such a girl?
Okay, CP, you showed me enough, but I just want to know this. So, like, a lot of Christians, they don't even pray, and they just say, like, oh, because Jesus died, now I don't really have to do anything.
No,
or,
my friend, this is not true. That's not true.
Can you clarify?
No. You say, hold on. You see, you don't judge Jesus by a Christian, and you know that. You know better than this, correct? Let us say,
I don't know if I agree with,
hold on,
like,
my friend, hold on. Let's be honest. No.
Stuff like that.
Let us say all the Christians in the world, they became false Christian. Let us say all of them. Nobody left. That will not make me not stop believing in Jesus, because okay, don't do what they do. If they don't pray, pray. Who said to you don't pray? Jesus says if you want to pray, pray like this. He never said don't pray. Jesus himself, he fasts, so you fast. And actually, there's millions of Christians. They start getting ready now to fast already. There is 90 days of fasting in every church in the world, especially those who they call themselves Orthodox. So who said there's no fasting? Who said there's no prayer? Who said there's no don't pray? This is not true. And I cannot judge Jesus by someone, he is a drug dealer, or by a woman, she is a whore. This is not fair. We judge God by God himself. We judge Jesus by Jesus, not by Christian Prince. What if a Christian Prince is a bad person? What I have to do with Jesus? I am not Jesus, and I have no even close to be like him. So you, as an honest person, you have to know, and you know better, that I judge Muhammad by Muhammad. I don't judge Muhammad by Osama bin Laden, by the way, because if Osama bin Laden is doing what Muhammad he said and he did, then Osama bin Laden is just a follower, right? So if you want to judge a Christian, what Jesus said? He said, you know them from their fruits, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The fruits is going to decide if you are a Christian or not your name, not your birth.
Yeah.
So, my friend, do you accept the fruit of Jesus and reject the fruit of Muhammad?
Okay, one more thing. Look, there's strong evidence that, the original way the Jews used to pray was just like how the Muslims pray today. So that would have, Jesus prayed that way. And along with his teaching, doesn't that go more with Islam, though?
My friend,
why don't Christians pray that way?
Hold on. You are smarter than this. Let me tell you something. If I now create a cult and I copy how the Jews they pray, does that make me a religion? Does that make
no? I'm not saying okay.
No.
Even if you put Islam to the side,
Jesus.
Why don't Christians pray that way?
My friend. First of all, Jesus did not pray like the Jews, and the Jews don't pray like Muslims. When the Jews they pray, they lay down in the ground. Do the Muslims lay down on the ground?
No.
Okay, so this is they're not the same. Secondly, let me show you something proving Muhammad to be a false prophet. Read with me this. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, read it for us, please.
Hold on, slowly. The messenger of Allah used to stand up for a funeral until the corpse was placed in the grave. A learned Jew once passed him and said, "This is how we do." The prophet sat down and said, "Sit down and act differently from them."
Is that a prophet of God, you think? Be honest with me. A Jewish guy, he walked by, he said, "This is how we do it." This is a song, you know it. "This is how we do it." And then Muhammad said right away, sit down, act differently. If this is how they do it and this is the right way, who care? You change the way you pray just because a guy he said this is how we do it. What do you think? Obviously this guy is a liar, because if this is the way to do it and this is how God taught him to do it, then why in the world want to change it? So what? Isn't it the Muslim they say that we have the same God and so it's normal to pray the same together, the same prayer? No, Muhammad, he don't like that. Muhammad in a second he changed the way the prayer is, just because a guy walked by and he is a rabbi, and it says here, read carefully with me. And
Yeah.
when a learned Jew is a rabbi.
Yeah.
Okay, so because of a rabbi, imagine to me, I am a Christian, and I'm
Yeah.
praying as Jesus said to me to pray. And then a Jewish guy, he says to me, this is how we do it. I say, oh, I'm not going to do it like this no more, because this is how they do it. Obviously, they get me busted. I am copying them. This is why he ordered them to change immediately, because he felt guilty. Obviously, the Jew, according to Muhammad, how this is how he feel it. The Jew, he got me busted. I'm copying them.
Mm.
This is why he changed it.
He changed it right when the guy came
In a
back.
second. It did not. The guy did not even pass. I mean, the angel did not come to him say, "Hey, hello, okay, do it differently." In a second. Who are you to change it? So that's mean the way he was praying all this time was wrong. So what do you say, my friend? I invite you right now to denounce the devil and his religion, which is Islam, and to accept the Messiah as your savior.
What else are you unsure about?
I accept him.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. May the Lord bless you, my friend, and bless your family, and bless all your wife. And I hear people around you. May the Lord guide you and keep you in a strong faith, and don't ever let the devil deceive you again. My friend, the devil, he come to the good hearts from the good window sometime. The Lord, the Messiah, he said, he come to you, they come to you in a clothes of a sheep, but they are wolves. And this is what Islam is about, is nothing but a wolf. I'm so happy for you. Look at the chat. The chat is boiling. There's 1,300 people. They are praising the Lord for your salvation, my friend. What do you want to say to them?
Thanks for your prayers, guys.
Thank you very much. I'm really happy to have you. May the Lord really bless us all by blessing you, because a blessing will be for all of us. For all of us, we shared in saving a person who really was lost with such a stupid cult. And how in the world we can follow such a cult?
Please pray for me, everyone. Pray for my strength.
Absolutely. Everybody, please pray for our friend here. You said your name is Angelo?
Yes.
Angelo, please, all of you, pray for our brother here, Angelo, for his salvation, for his family, for guidance, so the Lord will strengthen him with his faith. There's no way we can compare between light and darkness. There's no way. It's an insult to compare between the Christ, the Messiah, and Muhammad. Someone, he is very savage, very bad. Even his followers accuse him to be stealing underwear. And then we compare him to someone like the Messiah. How in the world we can leave the light and will follow the darkness? Jesus says, I am the light, I am the truth, I am the beginning, I am the end, I am who I am. God said to Moses, I am. So my friend, you are with the Lord who nobody can defeat. And if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? Happy for you, Angelo.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Anything else, my friend?
No, that's it. I'll message you on Skype if I have anything else. But thank you so much.
You are welcome. And say I apologize if I say anything that was harsh. And say hi to your wife if she is your wife there. I heard somebody speaking to you.
Yeah. She said, okay.
All right. Well, happy for all the family there. I'm sure she is happy too.
Yes, she is. She's
all
happy.
Right. Glory to the Lord. Glory to the Lord. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, thank you. Take care.